everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth. Welcome back to Breakout. You might have noticed something. A little bit of a change has happened. Yes, it has. I went ahead and tore out a bunch of these machines that I haven't been using. I guess the energetic infuser could come out of there. The compactor could probably come out of there. I think I'll leave the induction smelter for now because it's kind of out of the way. But we could probably take those two machines out as well. I want to leave that atomic reconstructor. But the reason why I did this is because of this. Now, I went ahead and did this off camera because this took me about 10-15 minutes of just trying different things, watching a couple of videos, just trying to figure out how do we set this thing up. And to be honest with you, it seems a little bit excessive, I think. So I've got this energy acceptor that I built a while back, a couple episodes back, and have been holding on to. And if we plug this energy acceptor into something that's got RF running through it, it basically, I guess it's like a conversion. It converts power, it accepts it, and then runs it through the system. Then I've got this controller. I think the controller is what accepts the power and runs the drive. That's what I think is happening. Then we've got this drive. I got that 4K storage device from a previous achievement advancement, so we went ahead and dumped that in there. So that's giving us, I think it's saying there's a stack, 64 different types we can put in there, and 4,096 bytes used. So 4,096 divided by 64, or would it be 4,097 divided by 64? I think it's like a stack of 64 items, maybe. I'd have to check and see. I'd have to do my math, but I think that's what's going on there. But then we've got here this ME crafting terminal, and we're connecting that via a Fluix glass cable. But we've also got this glass cable running over here to this ME storage bus. That's going into another drawer controller I made, and that attaches to all of these drawers. So basically what's going on, and I'm no expert, I'm just kind of guessing at this. I think what's happening is the drawer controller is connecting to all of these drawers, okay? Now, it's not connecting to this stuff, which is kind of stinkers, but it is connecting to all of this. This ME bus, I think what that does is that is allowing us to read between whatever we're connecting to and convert that to the glass cable. The cable is sending a signal over to the drive, and when we go to the crafting terminal, oh, I had some words in there, we'll back out. Look at this. Now we can see and access all of the stuff that's right here. So I could come over here and pick one item, or I could come over here and do it. And also right here, we can craft live right from this thing. So that's pretty cool. I like how that works. And this right here is cool because this is not messing with, I don't know why, I keep forgetting hit escape. I'm so used to hitting E to interact with that, so I have to remember escape for that. But all of this is not messing with this storage of items. We could dump other items in here, which is just really, really cool. So that's what I got going here and got that whole thing set up. And then we've got quite a bit of cobblestone going right there, yes we do. So between episodes, what I did is I've been running stuff through this inscriber. I made a whole bunch of crystals. This is the last one I've got that I need to convert. So we're going to go ahead and run that one. And there we go. We'll take that, this, and this is going to give us a special chip. And then we're going to go over here to these other crafting benches, and you're going to see what I've been up to for about an hour, hour and a half off camera. But before that, boop, we'll pop that in there. I've almost gone through all of my diorite. Can't think of another use for it. Okay, there's nothing there. So what I did was I made all of my 1K storage components that was recommended to me by a viewer. So we made 27 of those. Putting this, where'd it go? Putting that there will get us 6 more 4K storage units. So now we've got those, okay? And then we'll look over here. I've been kind of busy, haven't I? So we'll balance that out. That is going to get us 3 16K storage components. And now, if we put these in here, There is our 64K storage component. We actually finally was able to create that. So by doing that, I should be able to do this. Look at that, stored energy. It will go up to 128,000. So I wonder how long that's going to take. Will we be able to get that done before the end of this episode, or is that going to take longer? I'm not sure. I have no idea. But we're going to let that run in the background. That's going to be one of our major tasks that it looks like we're going to need to have done so that we can go ahead and finish this mod pack and move forward with other series and stuff. So, sweet and condensed, we have to make a singularity. Once we make that, it's going to give us 2 quantum entangled singularities. Let's see, I can't remember if we read this or not. Let's go ahead and read it. One less than glamorous use we can put our marvelous new system to is the disposal of unwanted items. Feeding these into a matter condenser can create several things, but the most important are singularities. Made by filling an expensive 64K storage drive, these super dense objects can be used for a number of purposes. To create quantum entangled singularities, so these, I guess we use these to make these. To bridge vast distances, or as the core of the black holes of power and resources that we call greenstone gem. Uh-oh. Perhaps it is time to take a new look at that old cobblestone generator. Now, several people told me you can look at recipes even though you can't make them yet, and my counter to that statement was, well, I can only look up a recipe if I know that there's a recipe I need to look up, even if I can't make it yet. But I want to see greenstone gem. I think you have to make it on the empowerer. A singularity, and these will make 1 greenstone gem. Now, what in the world are we going to need a greenstone gem for other than this? The scent of freedom. It looks like the final tool is this, which is the diamond pickaxe. I know we've looked at this before. It needs 1 greenstone gem. Now, for some reasons, I think it was Ed Dog kept saying I think I need 2 of these. I'm not quite certain. But what I'll do is we'll just go through it and do everything on camera. And if it comes down to we actually need a second one, which I'm not doubting you, I just don't see where or why I would need a second one yet. But once we get to that point, I'll probably just do that second one off camera. So let's see here. Okay. I'm kind of like sitting here trying to figure out what to do next. So we'll look at Crossroads. It's going to be mobs, fighting mobs. There was this right here, ME Crafting. And I'm kind of wanting to slightly back up a little bit, because I think it was Wub ores is what we need to be looking at making. I'm not certain why we need them yet. Through a lens darkly. What is that? Lens of color, lens in the minor. This is one thing that we needed to look at actually making. I can alter the nature of my atomic reconstructor in various ways by putting the laser through an assortment of lenses. Lens of the minor. Oh, we can remove that, and that. That's awesome. I think we'll leave those for now, just in case we need them again. So the lens of the minor, that, we might actually be able to make that. That doesn't look too difficile. Black quartz, so 3, 6, 7, 8 pieces of glass. It's funny, the whole time that I've been off camera prepping all this stuff, the storage device, it's been bad storms coming through, but it's not been raining. Now, as soon as I start recording, I can hear it kind of getting rough outside. Really hoping the power doesn't go out while I'm trying to do this. And it's not like the power shuts off and doesn't come back on. It's mostly like a brownout or a quick drop in power. And so then it's like, when the power flashes on and off, it messes with your computer. You got to restart it and everything. So let's see here. Black quartz. I know I need at least 1 because we're going to make this this generic lens. So while that's going, let's see here. We need diamond, gold, and iron across the top. Gold, iron. No, that's not iron. That can go back. That's iron. And this might be why we didn't make it before, because we didn't have this cool setup going, automating stuff. So we didn't have all of these materials just basically waiting around for us to use them. So we'll do that. That's going to get us a diamond. Let's see here. Diamond, gold, iron, coal, and black quartz. Diamond, gold, iron. I'll get another black quartz. That, a piece of coal. Oh, that's crazy that when I reach for it, that stops smelting. We want this basic lens. You're basic, I tell you. That can go there. And then what was along the bottom? Nether quartz, lapis, and an emerald. Nether quartz. There, I was going to say I want to put some of this stuff back. Nether quartz. Uh-oh, we didn't. Oh, no, we haven't had anything in there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lapis. Oh, and we'll have to craft an emerald. Und there we go. Danke. So let's go ahead and get that. Nope. Right there. There we go. So, lens of the miner. Achievement, accomplishment, and everything, please. Uh-oh. Do we not get anything for that? We just get to know that we did the right thing. That's what that is. Through a lens darkly. So if I put that right there, lens of the miner. I know Ed Dog's going to go crazy because I think he's told me before how to use this thing. I think what we're supposed to do, this keeps happening too. It keeps like not removing the recipe once I'm done with it. So lens of the miner, this lens lets the atomic reconstructor be used to convert a block of stone into valuable ores, including the elusive Wub ore. So we can go ahead and get rid of that. And let's see here. We're going to go ahead and cook up a, what is it? 9 should give me a stack, right? Ooh, a stack and then some. Let's see here. Can we cook these over here real quick? What are you? Alloy smelter. Will that cook it in the stone? Nice. So we're going to let that run. We'll take 3 of these with us. We're going to throw those down. And let's see. No. I wonder if I have to place that down. That might be the way it was supposed to. Let's go back and look at lens. Oh, wow. There's a lot of different lenses. Oh, some for Britannia. Lens of color, lens of detonation. No, thank you. Certain death, the killer. Disenchanting. I wonder if these have to do with like making a mob farm and letting you kill mobs or something. Converts a block of stone into valuable ores. Alright, so let's place said block of stone and see what happens. Okay, so that gave me 10. Oh, and it doesn't change it. So we're stuck with 10. Emerald. A full emerald, not a little nugget. Certus quartz. So I wonder what are the not odds? I mean, I guess maybe the odds is the right word. What are our chances of getting a wub ore? Like, how many of these do we have to place down before oh no. Lead ore. And the other thing is there a block? That's iron. Is there a block that you can place down that will automatically break this, or do I have to be here doing this? That's coal. See, because here's what I'm thinking. Like, I could have an observer that notices when I place a block down that it would automatically zap it. And if we had some room, we could make it where it zapped and then a piston pushed it. And so we could convert a whole bunch of blocks at once and then go back and break them all. Let's do this. Let's check out Wub ore. Wub. Nether Wub. Evolved orchid. I think that's what somebody was talking about before. This unique flower can convert nearby stone into valuable ores, including the elusive Wub ore. So 2 green, 2 yellow, 2 gray, and 2 red. That might be the way to go, because then I could place down a whole bunch of stone around this. Although this might take a little time to convert, where doing it this way, it's, what do you call it? It's instantaneous. Or dictionary entries, Wub or tiny progressions. That's not giving me any kind of percentages or anything. Let's see here. Can you do... Oh, there's not enough space there. Okay. I was going to say, I wonder if you could, like set up... Let's try that. Let's break that real quick. Let's place... So that and that. Oh, it only did 1. Well, okay then. Well, let's go ahead and convert that before we break it. Aluminum. Man, oh man. So now I can see why everybody said this is going to take a while. Did I just... Oh gosh, I thought I just broke that. And here's the other thing. Now that I'm getting these ores, should I keep them in their state? Is there something beneficial to having those that way? Or is it just going to be like standard ore? There's nothing extra beneficial or cool that we can get out of that. So that looks like what we're going to have to do with that. So that's that achievement accomplishment. The lighting option. Red lamp. That's right. You stinking red lamp. We're going to get that made. Let's go ahead and put this here so we don't lose it. The lens of color. I know there are people that are... I can hear them cheering right now. Go, Piggy, go. Go, Piggy, go. Let's see here. Red. Nope. You know what? Before I go gallivanting around and trying to make a bunch of red. Look at that. I was like, wait a minute. I bet there's a way. We need 2 red, 4 glowstone dust, 2 palace crystals. I think I have palace crystals. Yep. I was holding on to them for a rainy day. And what's crazy is it's a rainy day outside. All right, so I've got 1 red right here. So let's do that. There we go. That's awesome. So that's 2 red. Let's see here. What's the recipe? 2 red. Where do those crystals go? At the top and bottom? The quartz ore stuff goes in the middle. Nope, just like that. There we go. And you go back there. And then 16 pieces of glowstone dust, because we need 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. Achievement, accomplishment, detect please, red lamp. There it goes. Awesome. And we didn't get anything for it. Other than the satisfaction of knowing that we completed it. That's cool. Lasers. Energy laser relay. Pop that right there. Let's see here. Energy laser relay. Obsidian. I think we can do that. This is cool. We're kind of doing a little bit of cleanup here, right at the end of this episode. So that 2, 3, 4, and those go in the corners, right? Now, what in the world was this laser relay thing supposed to be for? Redstonia crystals. Well, let's double check that recipe. Was it that we zap redstone dust? Yes. That's what it was. Oh, red lamp, you can go away. Look at that. We're clearing out the bookmarks. So we need 2 of those. 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't think we need the lens of color for that. And I also can't remember, if you've got the lens of color sitting there, will it mess with it? Let's just throw those right there. There we go. To the left and right. And then we need 2 redstone blocks. So let's just... Uh-oh, we're down to 40. Looks like we got an AFK session to go through off camera to get ourselves some materials going here. That, and then what was that little piece in the middle? Advanced coil comes from a basic coil. That's not difficile. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I can hear the rain really starting to kick in. So let's see if we can get this done. And I'm really curious to see how much 2, 3, 4. How much of that thing has actually filled up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think we're going to need... Did it say we need gold for this as well? Okay, that's your basic coil, I tell you. Nuggets. 3, 6, 7, 8 nuggets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Surround that. And then... Oh, buddy. Let's go ahead and remove that. Nice. Did we get anything? 2 more laser relays. These newly reconstructed materials let me move around energy, liquids, and even items wirelessly using these fascinating lasers. They even work through walls, which is a blessing in this awkward, confined space. So, we could consider setting up this bank as an energy bank with all of this stuff right here. And we could potentially run power. Oh, we get 6 of these now. We could potentially use these to start running electricity to locations or groupings. I'm kind of curious. It's like, is it worth ripping all this out and rebuilding it? Are we close enough to the end? Or should we just let it be? Let it be. Here we go with that one again. Piggy, why you be singing Let It Be? Why do I need another brick slab? Let's go and get that off of there. I don't think I need that. And then all of these are still quests and accomplishments. So let's just kind of take a quick glance at the book. We've got canola stuff to do. Oh, go back. And then something right here, and that will be all of actually additions. Ender IO, we still have a little bit to go. Botania somewhat. Thermal. So with these 3, it looks like we've got, you know, that almost looks like a guy standing there with a tennis racket in his hand. I just realized that. That is crazy. But let's see what we got going. Oh my gosh. So it looks like 1,000 stored energy per minute. So 128 minutes. So I need to basically AFK for about 2.5 hours here to get a singularity. Well, let's see here. Singularity will give us... Let's do U for use. U for use will give us a greenstone gem. Well, if that's the case, what is this thing going to give us? To create... Drop 1 singularity and 1 ender dust and cause an explosion within range of the items. But what do you use it for? To make a curse of vanishing, of course. R for recipe. U for usage. And it's not showing me anything. And that's what I mean. Sometimes with these different recipes, if it's not time for me to build something out of it, sometimes it just kind of feels a little frustrating or redundant. Not redundant, that's not the right word, but a little frustrating to try and like search through and figure out what to do. But that's what I got you, the audience, for, so you can help me out. So you can figure this out. Let's try this one more time. Wait. Okay, it's got power. Why did it not give me an ore? That is really strange. Shouldn't it give me an ore? Because I'm an idiot. You're an idiot! There we... Oh, go. Oh, gosh. Come on, big money. Wasn't it like a 1 or 2% chance of getting a wub ore? Oh, you know what we also need to do? We need to look and see what in the world are we supposed to use said wub ore for. Here, let's do this. That would be so much easier, Piggy. So much more convenient. Nope. It's like I can hear everybody cheering me on. All you're doing is creating a monster. I'm going to be here forever doing this. Let's see here. Let's go back to Wub Gem, Wub ore, U for use. A cable facade. A Wub gem, where you can use it to paint items. So a Wub gem might be what it is. So let's do U for use for that. That would give us a Wub juice bucket. Or on the Empowerer, an end. That is a lot of work to make an end rod. We can just go to the end. Or a Curse of Vanishing. So what would you use Wub juice bucket for? To make Wub juice. It can go in a fluid tank. Or you can use it to paint things. So is it possible that an end rod for some really strange reason is going to be... Wait, where did it go? Wub gem, maybe? On the Empowerer, a smiley cloud? Compressed sugar? Oh, gosh. End rod. That's making an end rod in the Empower takes about 3 million RF. Hope you've been saving up. U for use. I'm just going to sit here quietly for a minute. Just, you know, contemplate life. Look at this. So this is the 2 diamond pickaxes I've been warned about. Here's some white wool. Diamantine crystal pickaxe. What is this stuff? What does that come from? Okay, it comes from diamonds. So that's not too difficult. Let's back up. So I need 4 end rods. See this bucket? That will not contain the amount of tears it's going to take to make this. Oh my gosh. So 3 million RF per end rod. So I'm going to need 12 million RF. I'm not even certain how you save up RF. There must be like a battery or a capacitor or something that we've built that I completely forgot about. What are you? That's an energizer. Not like the bunny. Yeah, we're going to have to figure that one out. Wait, what was the... I really want to... If we're going to explore this, let's just explore it. I really want to have a cry fest here. U for use. Right there. Liquid sunshine. How would one make liquid sunshine? The vat, glowstone dust, and a sunflower is going to give us liquid sunshine. So we're going to need 4 buckets of liquid sunshine. A smiley cloud, solidified experience. How do you make that? The experience solidifier, so we'll have to build one of those. Compressed sugar. Okay, that's not too bad. A splash potion of leaping. That uses rabbits, doesn't it? Yep, rabbits. So we're going to have to start with rabbits. Not the rabid rabbits, hopefully. A flask of absolution. Botanical brewery. Needs nether wart, quartz, emerald, and a melon. That shouldn't be too difficult. And an Alf glass. Okay, that looks fairly simple. And a Wub gem. Just a Wub gem. You know. Just one. But not really. We need 4 of these. How do you make 4? I think it comes from the ore. So we have to get 4 ores. 4. It was like Lincoln said. 4 ores and 20 Wub gems ago. Piggy began his crying, and he hasn't stopped since. So yeah, y'all were right. Y'all were completely right. I'm going to have to build some more of these blocks. We're going to have to build everything. But the cool thing is that we kind of have a roadmap now. We kind of understand. So, y'all's hints and y'all screaming at me is finally paid off. I'm finally starting to, come into focus and make a lot of sense. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. If you want to see more of these as I release them, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want, click the notification bell. YouTube will notify you if it's in the mood. If it's not in the mood, tough cookies. You'll just have to go searching for it, I guess. That's the way YouTube is. Unpredictable. But thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go cry me a couple more buckets of tears. I've got 2 of them right here we can fill up, so I will do that. And I hope to see you in the next episode.